Good evening. I hope I find you well on this sort of wet, dark evening that has appeared. Yesterday, thank God, was sunny as we returned from Rosslare. Delighted to get back. Now we start off with our hymns. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Isn't that lovely? The Sacred Heart of Jesus. I place all my trust in thee. Now, we'll sing this little one that I love too, for our Blessed Mother. As I kneel before you, as I bow my head in prayer, take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. All I have, I give you. Every dream and wish are yours. Mother of Christ, Mother of mine, present them to my Lord. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. As I kneel before you, and I see your smiling face, every thought, every word is lost in your embrace. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. Lovely. You just couldn't beat them two hymns as far as we're concerned. One is as good as another, but then this other one's too. That's lovely. Give me joy in my heart, baby. That's another lovely one. And now I am so happy as can be. Jesus took my burden and he laid them in the sea. And now, oh, let's talk. I was nearly going to head off to the hills, as the fellow says. Yes, it's a totally nasty looking old evening, raining. But be that as it may, it wasn't raining when I went into Virginia today. My trousers, I have a suit, and it's a nice suit. Now, I mean, I don't overeat, but it was very tight to get on it. Have to switch it and for the click it in. You wouldn't even hear. You need a belt or anything, and it's a nice suit. And I went into Virginia, and I went to the cleaners, and because they're good there in that particular. And the lady said, "Well, can you widen the trousers and wash it down?" She says, there's a dressmaker just down the passageway. There's a little passageway beside it, and it's number 4. There's a couple of other little businesses, all sort of doing their own thing, that type of way. Self-employed. Yeah, more power to their elbows. So I knocked at number 4, nice lady. And yes, she said she could do that. And what width? And I said, well, about such a width. And then she put a measuring tape on it, and I think it would do it 2.5 inches. And I said, that'd be game ball. I won't know myself. Thank you very much. And she said, what might it cost? And when might it be ready? So she says, 13 euros. I says, looking for some, the 13 business. And it'd be ready on Friday. So I gave her, she didn't ask me for it, but I gave my phone number. So it was as well to do that, because then you can be contacted. But it must have looked trustworthy, that type of way. But it was cold. I was wearing my overcoat. You can't go out without your overcoat. Thank God I've got great heat here. I missed the heat when I was away. You have to be nearly doing this. It's as cold as you like. Heat was near enough useless. Nice heat in the bathroom as well, a radiator, and then I have an extra heater that I can put on, and those ones that you have in the wall. So everything is nice and warm. You're not going around frizz. Had a nice dinner there today, which of course I make myself in the Chicken Alley King, if you please. King. Now, so and I had that and half it, of course, and I had some vegetables that had already cooked, and mixed it in. It was very tasty. And I brought in the cake from outside in the freezer, which I have out in the sun house, a freezer. I have a small fridge here, and there's only a freezer there. You put nothing into it. But I have one outside, and I'm able to have the stuff in it that I need, and I won't go hungry if there was a shortage or this, that, the other. So I brought that in, and I totally enjoyed it because you don't get a variety when you're away. With my sister's birthday was on the 11th, on Friday the 11th, and we had it, and I had a steak, which I'm sorry I did because I just couldn't cut it nearly. It was well done, but I haven't had well done, and it's easy to cut, but this one, I didn't like it at all. And then we had a meal, that was on Friday, had a meal on Sunday. We left on Monday, we had a meal in the Coast Hotel, which is around the corner. And I intended to pay for it with the party lad Hammers. But they insisted. It was like we were staying somewhere else and paying a good nice bit of money for it. 75 euros a night. So it was 375 for the 5 nights or something like that. And so I paid by credit card. The other fella paid by cash. He had cash. But I think that's all he spent. I don't think he spent another penny. Or give me anything for petrol or anything, but whatever. There you are. That's the way of the world, isn't it? But I did. I have leaflets for the Christian TV Ireland, giving a little bit of a history and a nice little items on it, and so I put some leaflets up in churches, and one in Pugin Church in Barntown, a place called Barntown, which is just from Wexford Borough. It's only about half a mile from Wexford, going towards New Ross. And my leaves are still there on the wall on both sides on the notice board. And I put a couple in the church as well. And funny enough, two ladies come in, an older lady, and I presume her daughter went up and lit candles. But I noticed one of the leaves were gone, so I presume the older lady took it in. I hope she's able to, whoever she's with, they're able to use the internet and see where we're at. And if so, they're most welcome. So I put leaflets in St. Bridget's in Rosslare on the Friday. One on the wall, you have just some kind of yokes that you stick these things on, but there was plenty of room, so I had sellotape and I taped it on, and I put a few around the seats in the church. I was there on Saturday, and there wasn't a leaflet left. So I just presumed the parish priest, took them down. I must have something against Christian TV Ireland, which were standing up for and strong for the Catholic faith. So he needs to sort of some guidance. I pity I didn't see that or see him and just ask him why. It didn't happen anywhere else. I've gone down the country and I've called into some churches where I put a leaflet there maybe 6 months ago, and they're still there. And I put one or two then in the church. But these are the things that you come across. You've come across places where the powers that be don't apparently support the idea that we stand for, because we'll be standing for the Catholic faith, and Holy Mass will be celebrated in the universal language of Latin, with the priest facing the tabernacle, and it will be altar service, and there could be practicing Catholics. They don't have to be children. And the priest be facing the tabernacle, not turning his back on it. Oh, very bad move that. No vocations as a result, and a lot of lapsed Catholics. So we'll be hoping to try and bring some of them back. And donations will be the way to do that, and we thank God we're getting them. But the more the merrier. I would not so much the more that's necessary, and hope we get from some ones that are wealthy and won't miss it daily. Do something good. So there we are. That's the yap, as the fella says. There's a lot more I could talk about, but we leave it at that. We leave it positive. I'd like to be positive, but sometimes you have to. I won't say be negative, but you have to sort of see what happens and not just, because we're trying to do our best for what we're at. So now I'll be saying my little prayers after this for our evening prayer to our Blessed Mother, and one or two other little gems. Bye now.